Excuse me. I'm looking for the owner of this helmet. This man shot an innocent woman. Whose helmet is this?
Now get the fuck out of here.
分散他的注意力。
You!
The helmet, it belongs to Jackson Lo.
The first complete martial arts was discovered in Africa.
What?
1 second, it's a normal morning walk. The next, a biker puts a bullet in the woman Jaxen cares about. Jaxen doesn't chase him to make a speech. He just wants to know who sent him, because Jaxen isn't a cop. He's worse. If you shot Gina, Jaxen doesn't want you arrested. He wants you delivered. Before any of this, Jackson's already the kind of guy people call when they don't want the police involved. A woman gets harassed. Her mother calls Jaxen, and Jaxen walks into a dirty gym like it's a courtroom. The guy laughs it off. Jaxen doesn't. He gives a warning and leaves.
What are you, a cop?
And my message is simple. Never hit her again.
You gonna come into my gym and chastise me about my wife? Be sorry if you stuck your nose in my business.
Now, I give you my word, I'm not going to tell anybody about this.
Jaxen walks out like it's nothing, because for him, violence isn't anger. It's a tool. And across town, a superstar singer named Giari is spiraling in the booth, missing cues, losing focus, like somebody already got into her head. Then she steps outside, and her driver isn't her driver. And that's the moment you realize this isn't a bad day. It's a setup. At night, Jaxen runs security at a nightclub. He's the man who keeps the peace by making sure the loudest guy in the room isn't the most dangerous. And when the shift ends, he's just Jaxen again, having dinner with Gina, trying to live like a normal man for a few hours. They have history, they have chemistry, and they have the kind of calm you only get.
No way. Challenge accepted.
Right before somebody kicks the door in, they don't break in screaming. They walk in like they own the schedule. Jaxen handles them, fast, clinical, like he's been expecting this knock for years. But here's the problem, that they didn't come to kill him. They came to draft him.
Holly need to talk to you right now.
Could you please put the fucking gun down?
No, I want to shoot you.
How do I get dressed? Are you gonna go with me to the bedroom? Stupid motherfucker.
Jaxen shows up at a recording studio and meets Barnes, a music producer with expensive taste and the kind of fear you can't hide behind a gold watch. Barnes wants Jaxen to find Giari. Jaxen quotes him 50 grand.
So name your price.
50 grand.
Barnes pays half up front because he's not hiring Jaxen to help. He's paying to survive. Jaxen gets info from Barnes's assistant, Lonnie, and he tips her off on the side. Then Jaxen links up with a man named Money, and Money drops the truth. Giari isn't missing. She's taken, and she's his girlfriend.
When's the last time you seen her?
A couple of days ago.
They hit Giari's place. Empty. But Jaxen finds something small that matters. An invitation. A door somebody expects Giari to walk through, and Jaxen doesn't knock on doors. He kicks them open. That night, Jaxen follows the invitation to an event Barnes is hosting, and he sees something that freezes him. Gina is there. Not as a guest. She's with Jesse, a mob boss with private security and private rules. Jaxen tries to speak, and Jesse's guards shut it down instantly. So now Jaxen understands. This isn't a missing singer case. It's an organization, and Gina is close enough to get burned.
小子，别忘了你是什么身份。
好好步步历史课吧。
And the next morning, she does. Jaxen and Gina step outside, and two men on a motorcycle roll up like it's routine. Jaxen moves on instinct, but not fast enough to stop the bullet. He rips the helmet off one of them, sees an Asian man under it, and then the second biker drags him away into traffic. Jaxen gets her to the hospital, then calls money with one request. Give me a place to start. So Jaxen walks into a club with that helmet and asks one question until somebody answers it. They tell him the helmet belongs to a biker named Jaxen Lowe.
I'm looking for the owner of this helmet.
Are you a cop?
No. This man shot an innocent woman.
Now get the fuck out of here.
分散他的注意力。
Whose helmet is this?
But it belongs to Jaxen Lowe. I don't remember his name.
They were hired by some record company owner.
Holland?
Now Jaxen has a name, and names lead to bosses, which means Barnes isn't a client anymore. He's a suspect. Jaxen storms into Barnes's studio and presses a gun to his head. Barnes breaks, fast. Barnes is in debt to Jesse, so he kidnapped Giari as leverage. If he can't pay, Jesse wants more women. And Jesse is worse than a gangster. She runs a trafficking ring, and she gives Barnes 2 days. Pay your debt or deliver more women to replace it. So now Jaxen isn't hunting a biker. He's walking into a fortress. Jaxen and Money hit Jesse's headquarters and go in from the roof, because the front door is where people go to disappear. At the same time, Jaxen's people slip in disguised as technicians.
My man. What's with all the firepower?
Mind your business.
Inside, Giari is alive, hiding in a room by a bathroom, trying to breathe quietly enough to survive.
Gun out of my face. Now that was fast.
Then Jaxen runs into Jesse's right-hand men, and they don't talk. They corner him. And they shoot him. For a second, it looks like the movie's over. Then Jaxen stands back up, because luck didn't save him. Training did. He gets to Giari, pulls her out, and they escape as the place erupts in chaos. But Jesse watches it happen, and she doesn't lose quietly. A few hours later, they're at the hospital. Money rushes in and grabs Giari like he's afraid she'll vanish again. Giari thanks Jaxen, but Jaxen tells her to thank Money, because love is what brought them this far.
But let me tell you, you got yourself a really good cat.
Then they go to see Gina, and she's gone. Hospital staff says she was discharged an hour earlier, which means somebody got to her first. Then Jaxen's phone rings. It's Gina, calling from Lonnie's desk phone, saying she's going to meet Jesse. Jaxen tells her one thing: leave now. And don't trust anyone who looks Asian, because Jesse's final move isn't to kill Jaxen. It's to take what he protects. As Gina's on the phone, Jesse's thugs rush the place, ready to kidnap Gina and Lonnie. Gina buys seconds by asking to use the restroom, then bolts down the stairs as Jaxen and Money arrive. Jesse sees it on CCTV and sends every goon she has. What happens next is a firestorm. Fists, bodies, concrete, and Jaxen and Money become an unstoppable force.
What?
roof, Jesse finally shows her real face. She has Lonnie tied up, balanced on the edge like she's just another bargaining chip. And when Jaxen moves to rescue her, Jesse attacks him with a sword. Then Jesse cuts the rope. Lonnie drops, and Jaxen grabs her like hope by a thread. And right when it looks impossible, Gina shows up with a water hose and blasts Jesse with a stream strong enough to launch her. Jesse goes over the edge, and the whole nightmare ends in one ugly final drop.